rocking the Casbah. Tape is rolling, getting ready to go live.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside a Trinity Avatar. And who's that chiming in?
That was Scroda.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean,
Scroda.
You didn't
saying
notice it.
something.
Yes, Scroda had to get his mic fixed, and it is fixed.
Well,
So
congratulations.
now he's hanging out with us. Yay!
Welcome back to the world of the talkies. How's
Hello.
everybody doing out there? Today is Tuesday, September 5th, 2017 here inside Trinity Avatar. I hope everybody had a safe and happy Labor Day weekend out there. Of course, we're coming off of Dragon Con up in Atlanta, and we got all sorts of...
Just a few pictures.
just a few pictures, just a few videos.
I did get the picture of Justin in
In her corset.
her corset. That was sent to me, so we do have that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Did you receive that picture
I've got several pictures.
of Justin in her corset?
I've got Justin in Eclipse. I've got
Okay.
individuals. I've got them with Lord British. I've got
Yeah.
Wolftum talking to Justin's hand, or at least not talking to Justin, whatever you want to.
Well, yeah.
We got Speck and Joe's baby. I got pictures. The baby dressed
Speck
up
and
with-
Joe hanging out. Deadpool sitting next to Batman. Yes.
Yeah,
all the
all
different-
sorts of good stuff. We've got
The armies of Deadpools at Dragon Con.
We've got a picture loaded up for you guys out here. Of course, got to be the costume of the year, and of course, that's not what you all want to look at there. But
Well, maybe it is what they want to look at.
no, is had something else up on the screen behind that. The marketplace.
Are we going to the one that was posted at 1:18 a.m.?
We're doing the Kabbalist picture with Lord British and Dark Star. I
Yes,
believe that's
and
Crazy Phil.
And a couple other people.
And a couple other people who I do not
Okay,
know.
I didn't know if you wanted the stripper from you in New Orleans. Or
No,
not.
is that was
Okay.
just for valor. Yeah, we will work for tips
okay.
around here.
Yes, yes. So I do have that up on screen with Nefario, Lord British, Dark Star, and a couple of the other people. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, they were from supposedly the Shrouded Avatar panel, is what the caption said.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
but all sorts of great pictures. Spec got us some video. Eclipse
Oh,
Maiden
yeah.
did some live periscoping.
Yes, she did.
Of the same thing. Periscope
Yes.
was live. That was pretty cool. But Spec got us some really great video of Lord British, Crazy Phil, and Dark Star. Starlong
Yes.
sitting on the dance floor. We got a duet that Dark Star actually tweeted today. He said the duet was
White Wedding.
birthday present or birthday present request for a fan. And if you want to see those videos, there's links in our Discord. You can come see us at nbnn.info. Scroll on down a bit. Use the Discord app right there on the page.
Don't you mean scroll up?
Scroll down.
Scroll up.
Not on the NBNN page.
It doesn't matter.
Scroll up. Yeah, when you get here, you're going to have to scroll up. That's right. And, of course...
Wait, was that Clipsy that I heard? Yeah. Clipsy!
Come over.
I bet.
Hey, I heard from a doctor that you're supposed to hydrate a lot after getting really hungover.
Is
that right?
You're supposed to hydrate while you're drinking.
So
it saves the hangover.
Yeah, you didn't go with your own saline bag for the hydration?
Should have. Next time.
Next time. You'll go prepared with your own saline bag, and it's like,
Look up my...
Yeah. It's like, no hangovers here.
Did she bring Celine?
What's up, folks?
How's it going?
Oh, jeez, I gotta talk to you. Laz.
Jordan Con.
Hello?
Awesome.
Yeah, that's in Zoom. That's
yeah,
in Zoom.
I know that, and we're not talking in Zoom.
Yeah. But, yeah, we do have lots of stuff.
Laz, are you there?
Then from there, it's so thankfully, Clipsy, were you around when someone threw a chair off a balcony?
No, but I was there
Okay.
when the news was there.
Okay, yeah.
So I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, a couple of drunk people threw a chair off a balcony, and it did injure a couple people, so thankfully...
The last day, yeah.
Yeah, from what I've heard, one of the women was wearing some sort of I forgot what costume she was wearing, but she was wearing a Loki crown, and she believes that protected her.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, and Laz, it helps if you're going to do that stuff inside of either the game or inside of Discord, not inside of Zoom.
Well, I'm sending him a message inside Zoom to tell him to come into Discord. Does that make sense? Hello?
Yeah.
Anyway. Moving right along.
Moving right along. It is Tuesday. We do have stand-up corners. We do have that thing that's going to be happening tomorrow afternoon, and there's only like 60-something questions.
Only? Is that all?
Yeah, only 60-something questions.
So where do we want to start? Of course, the update of the Avatar number 243 came out on Friday, and that's pretty much just a recap of everything that we've covered over the past week, for the most part. So we want to do what? Friday's stand-up? We want to just jump right into... don't forget again...
there is no Monday stand-up, since yesterday was Labor Day, so I think everything I think they took the day off yesterday, since I was going to say
I saw Fridays.
I did see List walking around the corners yesterday, so yeah. he had to make a buck or get some beer. One of the two. I mean, let's see. You ready for this?
Where
you ready for Friday's stand-up corner?
Friday? Absolutely.
So don't forget stand-up corners where they say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. This is last Fridays. So take that into consideration.
Beginning of the month.
Yes, September 1st. So over in the art department, Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
He was working on The Haunted Inn.
The Haunted, yeah. Well, I have a feeling that was coming. We're going to get the
I don't know.
in too? I hope so.
Well, the Haunted Inn is only probably going to be available for the Halloween season. Then after that, it will become yearly availability. Fletcher. You got nothing for him?
Fletch.
Yeah. Okay, working on bugs.
Bug.
Ugly Fist. Working on the bugs.
Bug.
The Almighty Gix Vargach. Matt. Bugs.
Bug.
He'll be
Reed.
working on butt slap soon. What?
Oh,
Spoiler? What?
wait, spoiler. How was that broached
What's
during that talk? Because I did see you post that in Discord or on Twitter, one of the two, that Gix needs to start working on the butt slap emote.
The butt
True story.
slap.
True story, approved by Darkstar.
I may or may not have bought him a few stiff drinks, and after said drinks,
Now,
said-
did you have to demonstrate in order to do so? Just, yeah.
oh,
Did
he
you
bent
have
over.
to have him assume the position? So that
Oh,
you
he
yeah.
did. He assumed the position.
I bet he did.
Did he enjoy it? That's the real question.
Well, since it's added to Jira, I would say.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, he
Okay.
did.
So Gix is start working on that butt slap
Gix
emote.
is cheering right,
right
here.
now.
He says,
Yes.
approve. Hoorah!
Huzzah! Then after that, Reed was working on bugs,
Bug.
the Shogun Inn, and the Oracle Eye Throne.
The Oracle Eye.
The real question is, where are they going to put the Oracle Eye? Is it going to go on the top of the chair, or is it going to
In
go
the seat.
in the seat? Yeah.
I'm going to guess, just like the thrones that are off to the sides, it'll be centered
Right
right,
in
in
the-
the, right,
right in the
behind
seat?
your head. Yeah.
Right in the middle of the seat, so that way it's looking up at you.
Yep.
It's
So
going to
you
be
can say you got an eye in the back of your head, right? Ba-dum-ps.
yeah. Scotty, he was working on
Scotty Jones.
the explosive trapdoors and the prison sign.
The prison sign. You go to
Over in-
jail.
Over in design on Friday, Beezus
The bees.
said he was working on bugs
Bug.
and release 46 planning. Seawolf
Sea wolf.
working on the South Longfall wetlands. Damien, no more Mr. Nice Guy himself, working on the High Vale outskirt
Mr. Nice guy.
NPCs. Dan the Man,
And the man Brennan.
working on player downs and bugs
Bug.
and playtesting. Sanyo, working on bugs and
Bug.
quests. Yay! Then after that, Lum the Mad,
Lum. Thumbad.
working on bugs
Bug.
and trying to figure out how to reset some quests.
Didn't know what quest they're talking about.
Well, it's resetting the quest lines, that way you can redo the entire thing after they do some bug
that
fixing.
resetting the quest. Okay.
Yes. Sorcerer Steve, working on the bugs
Bug.
and update support. Whereas the Energy Vortex, List Rostov, working on Crooked Shank spawning and the Northwest Blackblade Mountains.
Very nice.
And I see Mom's typing in game, I just can't read it right now. Huh? What are they talking about?
My
they're
kids stole my
they're
phone.
having a
again.
whole channel, a whole chat there.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. What are they talking about? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, your kid stole your phone and called Justin the other day?
Yeah, right in the middle of Dragon Con.
Right in the middle
That
of the
is-
Dragon Con panel.
That is awesome. Did she answer the phone?
No, I just get a text going, I'm a little busy. I'm like, sorry, stupid ass kid.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Hey, your kid's got to start it young on how to text and how to abuse things. So, yeah,
Yeah, she's got that.
she's got that covered. So you're training her well.
She's training herself.
Oh, okay. Just beware when she starts figuring out how to open up porn sites. Then you've got a problem.
Give her time with her dad and she'll be there.
Okay. Timmy will train her well in that aspect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moo.
Over in tech, Bobby.
Little Bobby Thompson.
working on bugs
Bug.
and polish. JY,
JY.
working on release 45 server updates and bugs.
Bug.
Wizard Smoke, he is puff passing around the bugs
Bug.
and
Righteous.
polish. Yes. And then the Deathbringer, one and only, also working on some bugs.
Bug.
Burning Toad,
The burn.
builds and bugs.
Bug.
And Jira Triage. Tassilo, working on an interview. Ooh. Maybe he's interviewing the new web person in bugs.
Bug.
And Seed Invest support in localization. Over in Useless Overhead, we have Andrea working on bug forums
Bug.
and sanity testing. Goran working on the general business
Business.
and
Working on
office
business.
administration. He's trying to make sure that everybody can fit in their red Speedos. Barrick is working on the weekly update and dance party and contests and announcements and store updates. And we've got the Bon Jovi going on. This is a good song. I remember when it came out. Hutch
Yeah,
working on
how old
bugs.
were you?
Wait, it came out in what? 88, 89, something like that?
Like that.
But it really didn't become. This was off of Slippery When Wet, right?
I believe so. And Slippery When Wet came out. Now it's got to be before that. I was in the military. Probably 85, I want to say.
I think it's later than that. It's like crap.
No, because I know I had the CD with me while I was in Germany, so I know it was
All right.
prior
So if
to
it was
that.
if it was 85, you would have had it on tape.
Yeah. Actually, it was on tape, too. Yeah, I used to listen to it on my Sony Walkman. Zena,
Yeah,
hello there.
I think Hutch was working on bugs
Bug.
and weather updates and the prison row home.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
The prison row home. So pretty soon we're gonna have some prison housing.
Gonna love that.
That's gonna be pretty funny. The Attenwood, he was sanity testing and regression tests and forum bugs
Bug.
and build direction. Chaos is working on database integrations, Seed Invest support, patch notes, and it.
It. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
Serafino was working on store QA and weekly update QA and game QA and QA.
And QA.
And she was
But
QA'd.
none of that wonderful customer service on Friday.
But she was having fun.
But she was giving an exceptional job in QA.
She was doing some great QAing.
QA. Yeah, QA.
Yeah, I've got to go Google when Slippery When Wet came out now.
Well, let's find out. I'm sure.
86.
Yeah, okay.
86.
I was gonna say I was in the military, so I know it had to be before that.
See, but at that time I was actually like listening to a lot of Dokken.
Yeah, Dockin was alright.
See, I like Dokken a lot more than Bon Jovi. Of course, you are from New York, so
Well,
Jersey
you know.
guys are a little bit more local
You know,
for you.
Not for nothing, you know. Is we did live in Lemoore, so yeah.
Yeah, so you got to see them a little bit more frequently.
I got to see some people and meet some people and do some obscene
Yeah.
things in Lemoore that we just won't talk about on the air.
Hey, teach his own. That's all I
Yeah.
got to say.
I can tell you a story when I was working for my cousin's band, and I come out from backstage, and there's girls lined up and all this, and girl asked me to come backstage with me so she can go downstairs to meet the headliner that night, who happened to be Adam Ant. And I looked at her and said, "Are you serious? You see what badge I'm wearing? If anything, I'm going to take you to see Big Bad Wolf. I'm not going to take you to see Big Adam Ant." This is,
Yeah.
But yeah, I can tell you some stories.
Hey. I'm willing to bet you could.
There's a reason why we call Faster Pussycat Faster Pissycat. That's a story I can't tell you.
Well, I think the name says it enough.
I'll tell you off the air. That's all I got.
Okay.
Anyway, moving right along. Let's go hit on first off. Yeah, tomorrow is the next mini telethon. That's going to be happening at 3 o'clock.
Yes, that is correct. 3 o'clock, which means I get to close out the show, then drive down to Portalarian's offices, get their stream machine all set up. Going to be testing a different microphone for the Portalarian guys. We're going to see how it works.
Oh, what's going on with that?
Well, I've heard way too many people complain about their microphone. So we're going to try a different one.
Multi-directional one they use?
Yes. The conference microphone that they've been using, we're going to replace it with a different microphone, the one that's sitting in Lord British's office right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so...
Very cool.
Yeah, so I'll end up having to test that out for a few minutes, record a little video, and then check the audio levels, see how that compares to the conference mic that's on that table, and whichever one picks up
Run
sound
it through its paces first.
Yeah, whichever one seems to be better for what we're doing is the one we'll use. So,
very cool.
Which means we might get stuck with that conference table microphone.
There's a good tune list. There you go. It's pulling out
It's a
some
little
old
Skid Row.
stuff. That's right.
It's 18 in life, man.
18 in life.
18 in life.
Also
you know
came
it.
out around that time, didn't it?
Yeah, Skid Row I think was so much better than Bon Jovi, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
So live stream tomorrow between 3 and 7.
3 and 7.
Yes. Don't forget the stretch goals are Oktoberfest themes. The guys from Travian are going to be making a special appearance, and so that tells me that there might be an extra special announcement happening tomorrow. What do you think? What do you think the odds of an extra special announcement occurring tomorrow?
Slim to none.
Damn you. Hey, I like
you know
Slim.
why? Because we're still in Q3 and Q4 doesn't start till next month.
But they could be making the announcement for what's going to be happening in Q4.
Well, I'm thinking that's going to come a little closer to a certain anniversary. That's just me.
Hey, you know what? It's worth a shot. Cross your fingers.
Yeah,
Let's hope they make an announcement. Yeah.
But I'm thinking it's going to happen closer to a certain anniversary. Just saying. That's just my hunch.
Yeah. But don't forget, if you contribute $5 new cash, you will be eligible for the $5 or the rewards at whenever they hit
the telethon rewards that are listed right here on screen. The beer stein is a placeholder. You will not be receiving that beer stein. You will be receiving an in-game replica. But for $10,000, I'm going to tell them what they'll get.
Virtue Beer Kug. At 25,000 is the Virtue Oktoberfest beer pretzel sausage badass. At 35,000 is the Virtue Oktoberfest tent with garland decoration hanging from the ceiling. At 50K is the Virtue Dirndl, which is the traditional female Bavarian outfit, which Laz is he loves wearing that thing.
I love
but at 65K, I will be wearing the Virtue Lederhosen.
Lederhosen.
You know what? There's something about overalls that are converted into shorts that are just, they're just it, man. And at 80K, you've got to have the flaming tuba.
The flaming tuba. So you can play a little polka at the Oktoberfest.
And I heard something might be also added, a couple teddy bears.
Teddy bears. Very interesting.
The Lord British and the Star teddy bears. That was announced at Dragon Con, that they said they're going to make an announcement on it.
Ooh, very interesting.
So,
one of the people at the Shroud panel had made them and handed them to them before the panel started. It was super cute.
Oh, really? Very cool. Very cool.
And then we do have a bunch of questions. Do we want to answer some of these questions?
Well, we will interpret some of these questions as
Well,
only
we get to provide our answers,
That's
which may or
right.
may not be the same or even similar to Portalarium's. Beer Krugs. Malum does say, Beer Krugs. Cool beans. Now I can stand behind and buy and miss the times where I was stationed in Germany with the U.S. Army.
Amen.
Yep.
I was out
BDF.
there with the Air Force. Great stuff.
Yeah. Oh, National Lampoon's European Vacation with Clark dancing on the stage. Yay.
Great scene.
That's from Nero and Gang. Yeah. BDF does have several questions, starting off with Black Pearl was originally supposed to be harvested during a full moon. Is this still planned? It would make Black Pearl more rare than it currently is. With this in mind, shouldn't NPCs sell it for a much higher price? And shouldn't the supply, even for NPCs, be limited? Yeah, and I say boo to that as well, because Black Pearl is a requirement for way too many things, especially every single scroll requires 10.
Super expensive, and
is harvestable best at night.
Yeah,
it can be harvested during the day. Your yield is not good, just like any other crop, and that is the way I believe it was intended. I don't believe that it was only ever supposed to be harvested during a full moon. And if he could provide me,
and I think he was really thinking about Nightshade.
Yeah, it might be Nightshade, but again, both harvestable. When the moon is at its fullest, you get the best yields. If it's not at its fullest, you get dick. Be blunt, yeah. We tell it like it is, folks. No script here.
Yes. Could we get an obsidian-style basement in the mold of Desolus, a large domed keep-sized basement with the obsidian septagram on the floor? Yeah, maybe eventually.
Possibly.
Or as Star would answer, yes. Doesn't mean it will ever happen, but yes.
That's right.
Question 3. Beezus said during the last full telethon that he would take a look at the balance between staves and wands. Has he been able to do that yet? Maybe. Probably not. If so, what can we expect to see in the future to ensure staves are as powerful as having 2 wands? Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Balance pass. Sometime in Q4. Yeah. Peebo has some comments about the Black Pearl, but no need to comment on those.
Right on to Skeggy, who's joining us on this on the lot, of course.
Skeggy is also in Discord.
That's right.
Does this mean that more shots will be drunk in the spirit of Oktoberfest?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Well, I like Beric's answer.
Depends on the community.
That's right. Depends on how many times we pass $2,500.
Yes.
And that goes on to a rambling discussion.
Yes. All the way down to amazing. Amazing. Hey, she wants to say that her name is indeed pronounced amazing, and that she is amazing. And she has a question regarding sieges. Are there plans to change how and when these occur? It is tied to the celestial system. Seems like all the towns are under siege at the same time and under siege a lot. If you put a bunch of devotionals in there, your town will be sieged a crap ton.
Question's been answered dozens of times.
Yes. Then after that, we do have, let's see.
Let's tell amazing that, of course, it's never good to start a question with what she started or he started this question with.
I know the answer to this is probably no, but I will ask anyways.
Yeah, don't ever start a question like that for these guys.
No. No. Can we get a little help with where all the recipes are now that they are divided up among all the merchants across the world? Community effort. And before someone starts screaming hand-holding, some of us have limited time to play and would really like to play rather than spending our time making stops in every single NPC. I think this would be a great place for some of those apps or websites that have recently been screwed with the changes to the crafting system. You know what? Go through and put where every single recipe is actually located.
Read, people. Read. There's a thread in the forum dedicated just to this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There are people sharing inside chat in Discord, inside the game in Noble's chat. All you got to do is ask most times, and people will be able to put you there. But there is very little rhyme or reason at this point. They did scatter all the recipes to the wind.
Yeah.
And I just got to put it this way. Asses in seats. They understand you have limited time, but if you're going to take that limited time and you want to get to be that perfectionist or that crafter who can make that specific uber weapon, you got to put the time in. Sorry.
Yeah. And question 3, any possibility of putting Kodos on the Wheel of Fortune during a telethon? The answer for that is no.
No.
But if you're looking for cheap Kodos, you can always get them from Shroud Marketplace, where a few vendors have them for much cheaper than you could even get at 20% off. So, yeah, that one's going to be a no.
Yes. That answer is always no. They
learned
the lesson after the first time.
Yes. Dekellum1 wants to know, he's a new poster. I've never seen him post a question before. When will Sword and Board play style be balanced so it can tank enemies properly and not be a joke in a group due to massively reduced, as it should be, damage?
When
we get
balance pass
system.
Yeah, balance pass. When will melee damage build such as bludgeon weapons or blades with berserker stance be balanced to be on par with archers and mages damage wise? Balance pass. Balance pass. Can you please stop adding things like supply bundles and calling them improved loot and actually improve the loot? Currently, supply bundles are worth less than the regions I pick off the ground in the same amount of time.
I gotta agree on these damn bundles. I don't understand the concept behind them. There's an extra step
I've never seen
to collect the goddamn things. Get rid of them. Why don't you just make the loot lootable off the damn NPC? Why do I need to loot the NPC to find the bag that I gotta loot again after I already looted the damn NPC? Doesn't make any sense.
When you hit E for take all, it should go ahead and take the damn bundle anyways.
It does, but then you got to open the damn bundle later on in your inventory to collect the bundle. I mean, it's stupid.
That's not a big deal. It's a bag.
That goes poof
Pick up a bag
after
and
you open it.
The bag.
Yeah.
You don't get to keep the bag?
No, the bag doesn't stay. The bag goes poof. Again, it is stupid. Now, if you got to keep the bag, that might be something else. But
yeah, it should be a unique bag.
You know what I'm saying? That would be something else. But yeah.
Hey, we
There's
all
been
need to travel
several
around like.
complaints on this one. I'm just voicing my dislike for it right now. That's all.
Hey, let's just say I still can't complete the friggin' end of Spite even after my switch to archery. Of course, my archery's not that high.
Like the love?
Yeah, the Path of Love. Jeez, Malice sucks balls.
Yeah, I can't do malice.
Too many friggin' liches in there. Then after that,
I did it.
I did it.
Eclipse did it.
yeah,
Justin did it.
yeah. You also took advantage of something that I do not have. So
What's that?
leeching XP off of way too many Deco Divas.
No. My
Never,
points are I have some buffs you don't have. That's probably what it is.
And those $100,000 rings and stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
The rings and the artifacts do help quite a bit.
Oh yeah, and I have none of those. Then after that, this Greg 24/7 is asking a question that cannot be answered by the Portalarium devs because its soda map is done by Jacob White.
Well,
So
it's got me curious because, as you see, Browncoat chimes in here, and of course says it like it is. Probably when Jacob gets around to it, he has been MIA for the last several months, but I do gotta say that he's been MIA since the inception of the map into the game, and I'm just wondering whether something happened there, whether Port brought him on board, or whether they told him to hold off until I just don't know. But
He
we're
hasn't
waiting to
even
hear
logged on.
from Jacob to chime in, and we all hope he's okay.
He could have had a real life thing come up. People
Yeah.
do change jobs, and that just changed their work schedule. He could have gotten someone pregnant. I mean, there's no telling. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Hope he's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just not
Me
like
too.
him to be that quiet.
Yeah. Then Browncoat Jason does have questions like, are supply bundles regional? If not, they should be. And then question 2 is, while supply bundles are conceptually great as rare rewards, they don't seem to have done anything to help with the general problems of loot being poor. When will we see loot that actually has value, like crafted items that have been destroyed, sold to vendors? I guess whenever they fix their loot.
When we finally get that actually into the loot table as planned.
Yes. Yep.
So you're saying somebody will find my kilt that I must have accidentally sold, made by Justine? Is that what we're saying right now?
Wait, how dare you do that?
I've been devastated.
You sold. I mean, Justin's kilt.
I know.
Imagine if you had Gix's panties, you would have accidentally sold those too.
Ooh, that would have been a bummer. Those are
That
some
would have
expensive
been
panties.
an email to Portalarium.
Yeah,
To support, I accidentally sold this.
Yep.
Can I get it back?
accidentally
Please.
sold Gix's panties.
For
Yeah.
charity!
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you sold Justin's kilt, I mean, the next step is you would have accidentally sold Gix's panties.
Now, absolutely, I would love to see them start taking everything that gets sold off from those vendors that gets just poofs from the public vendors, show
Become
up distributed
loot.
as loot. You know, if somebody loses 1,000 wood scrap, that 1,000 wood scrap becomes treasure someplace. Somebody loses
that.
plus
that is
4 sword. The plus 4
Yeah.
sword goes into the loot table someplace.
That
would
is
finally
supposed
be
to
great.
happen.
Yes.
That would be great. That will be awesome whenever they actually get that taken care of.
When would it happen?
Probably fourth quarter.
No, I mean if you sell something or what?
If you sold something, it actually becomes part of the loot bundles.
I'm not even talking
Yeah.
about selling it. I'm talking about if it expires off the public vendor.
Well, public vendor in anything you sell to an NPC.
That's fine.
So those two things would actually become loot bundle material. That would actually be really cool, and that becomes a lot of fun.
Give people
And then
incentive to sell those weapons that are just sitting up, hogging up space on the vendors doing nothing.
Oh yeah, and Liz said something in game, so I had to go look, and it was AFK for a few. Then question number 3 from Browncoat is, Winfield has a great post in the forums about fishing and how supply bundles could help there. Well, that's message in a bottle. I mean, those will be awesome whenever they get those, as well as treasure maps. Yep. Okay. Folks stash things in secret places all the time, so finding them while out gathering makes a lot of sense. Also, we really need to have hiding places like in Ultima 7, hollow trees, stump, fake rocks, singing rocks, and where can these be found? Yep.
Okay. I'd just like to see SOS and treasure maps come in. Yeah, how they implement it don't matter.
Yes.
Of course, when they implement it and we don't like it, I'll have to retract that don't matter, but just no.
Yeah, Brighton Rock has the all-important observation. Yay, Oktoberfest! Fly beautiful, Allah! Yes. Then Raven Swiftbow wants to know, when will POT bundles go away, expire? When the game officially launches near the end of the year?
Jack.
What?
We must all look at in-game right now because this needs to be a thing.
This needs to be a thing.
Maybe at the telethon I can auction off some real life Gix panties. We can put them in a reliquary and everything.
Yes.
Gix, are they going to be used, gently used, or extremely used?
And are they going to be laundered prior to placement in the reliquary?
Yeah. Because we don't need... I'm sure the skid marks might sell, but I don't know whether or not we should do that. And the real question is, Gix, what kind of panties do you wear?
I'm going to say boxers, brief,
no,
T-bag.
G-string, thong. I mean, what kind of panties do you actually wear, Gix?
Up to the buyer. So is he saying that if we put them up to him, he will actually put a pair on, say he wore them, and then put them in the reliquary? Is that what he's telling us?
He did say up to the buyer. He did say it's up to the buyer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want clarification on that.
That would be pretty damn... He wears G-strings with the built-in merkin. And he charges extra for used.
That's Schroeder's comment, but cool.
Charge extra for used. Yeah, gotta watch that. So moving right along, let's see. Where am I getting messages from? Is that Facebook Messenger? Yeah, that's Facebook. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, way too many messengers open.
Yeah, it's like, where's this beep coming from? And Angela responded to my, don't tell me to kiss my ass.
Okay.
With kiss my ass. Yes. Spec, you need to be here. Okay, then Derek in game asked the question, now that rentals are taking off and we have few more ends and number signs, can the tech for practice dummies be updated so that tenants can use them when the owner is not around? So make the practice dummies and not NPCs.
They're going to have to find a way around that NPC conundrum.
Yeah. Currently, practice dummies are NPCs, so that way they are targets.
Yeah,
so,
we've seen practice dummies out there in the world, so I don't see why not. But I guess tying them to a decoration it gets a little bit more difficult.
Well,
I don't know.
I think the ones that are placed in the world are also NPCs that are targets. You just don't happen to see that flag available, so
Right.
you could always
okay. Yeah. Still shaky.
yeah that's a tech change that I don't know how they'll do. Yeah. Question 2, there is a demand for lot rentals in addition to room rentals. Room rentals don't need to worry about home or basement placement because the owner already does that. However, lot rentals are a different story. Currently, a co-owner cannot place or remove a home or basement, and if the co-owner is marked as a tenant, then they cannot move or remove, place NPCs either. That creates challenges for lot rentals because the deed owner has to place those items, and when the tenant wants changes, the deed owner has to come back and change things. Eventually.
I'll rent you a lot. What you do with it, your business.
Yeah.
I think he's talking about lots that already have deeds and stuff on them, but yeah.
Yeah, and allowing that tenant to actually change the house.
Now, wasn't there updated permissions this past release that allowed... I haven't tested that yet. I really should do that.
No. Co-owners still can't place.
The tenant permissions where there's limits that now tenants have a specific amount of limits in what they can do with number of items. I have to look into it. Anyway,
yeah.
Moving right along.
And then Star acknowledged that new basements are needed at the last telethon. Can we please get an ETA when we'll have those? Eventually. Yep.
How about one more?
One more. Animosh wants to know, now that Portalarium is crowdfunded on 2 different fronts, how are you going to be held accountable for poor decisions? That's whether or not people buy the game or not. That's how they'll be held accountable. Will it be too bad, so sad, and investors will not get to chime in, or will only investors get a input in say? So the seed invest stuff is non-voting stock, so you don't have a say.
That's right.
And if you contributed to as a backer, you also have no say, technically.
You got your rewards. That's it. Have fun with them.
There are people that are actual investors in Portalarium that have voting stock, but those people also contributed a minimum of $200,000.
Anyway, is anybody who has a bare minimum $45 account in Shroud Avatar has a say?
Yes.
You can go to the forums and voice your opinion anytime you feel like it.
And at the same time, they do listen to that, and they do make changes based off of that.
So don't feel...
we could bring up the fact that Briar Vesper made a significant change to the game when he was a $45 pledge back last year. Last year or a year before?
It's almost 2 years ago since we've seen. Since that happened.
So
it's been back since then.
A lot of people have made a lot of suggestions. The hard part is everybody wants a different game, and you have to think, how many cooks do you want in the kitchen?
That's right.
Laz, as a former chef, how many cooks do you enjoy having in the kitchen? 23?
As many as I can get, but there's only one HNIC, and that's it.
No, which wasn't you. Not going to be you.
It depends on which job I
Star.
had. Yes, I was. Yeah, that's right. Star is the head man in charge, and he doesn't want too many people stirring his soup.
Yeah,
that's right.
So lots of people have made contributions and have made suggestions. Not all get input. The whether or not the game is going to be successful or not is up to the players who decide whether or not it's successful. And the fact that it's like we have made suggestions and they have listened to it, they have actually gone through, made decisions that we didn't agree with, and then they've backtracked it based off of those decisions and those conversations is something that the community really should applaud about our dev crew.
Absolutely. But meanwhile, you know what time it is, Jack?
It's that time for that NBNN app thing.
It's time to tell folks about the NBNN Shroud, the Avatar community app out there, available on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. Or the Amazon App Store. I got that right. Brain fart there for a minute. And of course, the app is free. If you are one of those people who need to be updated and have your finger on the pulse of the game, you need this app. You can check the forums, you can listen to the radios, you can check out Soda Map, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can go out to Soda Help, you can look up the stuff on the wiki, and much, much more. Browse the marketplaces, come into Discords, and of course, check out the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar hosted on nbnn.info. So you can see what's going on when you get in from work on your drive home. Now, please don't do that while you're driving.
Yep.
Q?
Nope. No Q. NBNN community app is also available on nbnn.info. Don't forget to click on the calendar button. What the fuck am I talking about?
Today's
calendar button for the calendar.
Zoom. Zoom.
Yeah, don't forget that Laz has aggregated all the available community calendars that he knows about. And if you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar and you want us to read off your events, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and that guy over there will eventually do something with it. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
That is absolutely correct. Don't forget, 12s and 6s around the clock. You do need to have your ether amplifiers tuned into WRFB.
WRFB. That rocks.
Yes. And that's so you too can listen to two idiots interpret the news, so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch with us. At 2 p.m. this afternoon, you need to tune in to Sean Silverfoot in PAX Lair for the Sean Silverfoot hour of PAX Lair Town Manager Hour, where he tells you anything and everything related to PAX Lair. I really should stop staring at my phone and actually read the calendar, shouldn't I?
Yeah. I'm watching Clipsy over here, fascinated by stupid pet tricks.
Hey, leave me alone.
Oh, they're great. Don't get me wrong. I love them.
Shit. Drop my phone.
God, the llama.
Don't forget, at 3 o'clock, you need to go to the overworld map and hang out outside of Owl's Head for the EVL dungeon crawl with Wintermute Offcough. Whisper Wintermute if you need more information. At 7 p.m., again on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head, you can always join Zenny for the EVL Monster Mash. Monster Mash?
Monster Mash. Sorry, the llama's cute. I had to show it.
You're watching Kriya dance. What about the bear sitting down?
Hey, I got a big purple energy vortex llama in front of me. Bears really don't do anything to attract my attention when one of these things is floating around on the set,
Hey, that's a good thing it's not a sheep. And Led Zepp's not here.
That's right.
So that would be joining Zenny Zen for that EVL Monster Mash dungeon run. Also at 7 p.m., you can join the Jade Dragons and Malhari for the Jade Dragon's Chillblade Dungeon Run of Chillblade's Compendium of Pain and Suffering.
And suffering.
And final 2 events of the evening are taking place on WRFB.
WRFB. That right.
At 7 p.m., you can tune in for the 70s at 7. And the final event of the evening is going to be the Record Room at 10. And that is our community calendar for this Tuesday, September 5th, in Shroud of the Avatar.
I'm sorry. There is a turkey doing the Macarena right now.
That's what it looks
Yes.
like. It looks like a turkey doing the Macarena there.
Oh, yeah. And the imp is... Oh, the imp named
does a cool
Anthrax.
one.
I love Anthrax. I've seen Anthrax 6 times live. Or 7. 6 or 7. And I did not get to see them at L'Amour's. You ready?
I'm waiting for the imp to do his dance here.
Well, List has to tell it to do the dance. He was trying to get it
There we
situated correctly.
Wait, it does a headbang?
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god!
Yes.
I need all of this in my life right
go.
now.
$15. Make you holla and have a good time.
$15 for pet dances
Selling
on
one for 15.
$15 on the
pet
add-on
dances?
store. That's
Add-on
right.
store,
You too
yeah.
can have your own pet dances.
I've been
And-
gone at Dragon Con all week. I missed the release.
Yes.
Well, now
So-
you
so-
know.
So where's Justin at? Is she back home yet, or is she still traveling around?
I think
She's
she was on.
the plane.
She's
I
on
think
the
she-
plane.
I think she was on her way back to where she left all her stuff before she went to Dragon Con before she goes home.
Ooh,
Got
yeah.
another couple days of classes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got to move on here. We're running short on time. So, of course, if you want to become a supporter of NBNN, you can go to patreon.com/NBNN and become a monthly supporter to help keep us online. You can go to Twitch TV/NBNN News or Cinesist. Just Cinesist, right?
Just an assist for Twitch.
And you can make donations directly on our streams, whether it be a couple dollars or a couple bits. And don't forget, if you've got an Amazon Prime and Twitch account, you can subscribe to our channels for free. But you got to subscribe every month, folks. So if you got one of those out there and you've subbed to us before, please remember to resub every month. It helps us help you keep this stuff going. Of course, big announcement this past Friday. I don't know if it ever came out, but Think Pink is in the works. If it's not out, it should be today. And of course, gamers taking the fight to breast cancer. We got a big community drive going on starting in October, and there's plenty to do, and more information's out there on the forums. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. Shroud's Music Service. We'll tell you more about that in a moment. The Britannia Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove and all the vendors out on Market Road. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. Want to save a little money when you check out? Use the promo code NBNN when you check out at RelicsByRill.com and you'll save 10% on your checkout. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, where you can listen to us, the Deco Divas, the House of Omen, the Sarah and Andar Show, the GMC Top 20, and much, much more happening on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And of course, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs.
Yeah, ShroudMarketplace.com, the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Have to welcome the newest vendors. That's going to be Elysium Thingamajigs, or AC Day, or
New vendors. What is that, 65 now?
65 vendors currently. So that's 65 different players that have started, registered as vendors on Shroud Marketplace. Don't forget, every single one of the vendors is a different player. They set their own prices. They maintain their own inventory. So anything and everything, including some bastard that decided to start selling teleport scrolls and undercut me, so I had to lower my prices on teleports and recall scrolls.
$4.99. Get your recall and teleport scrolls here.
$4.97.
Don't be cheated by that guy that's trying to undercut me for $4.97.
The original, right here. ShroudMarketplace.com, the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And don't forget, and Laz sold some teleports and recalls over the weekend.
We laugh our asses off. I mean, I've been laughing hard because Jack keeps sending me all his sales. So I says, what the hell? And not 24 hours after I list them, that I've sold some. So you can buy teleport and recall scrolls directly from us in bulk on ShroudMarketplace.com.
Anything and everything can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. If you have something and you want to sell it, just click register for an account, then click on vendor registration. You can start listing your items, as many as you want. As long as it doesn't violate the terms of service, you're good to go. Don't forget to check out some of the featured vendors are Melian's Golden Moor, Artifacts and Rares, Sator's Stinky Sewer Shop, My Shop, anything and everything available on ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right.
And it is actually time for us to thank the most important people around here. That's you guys. Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do this shit without you guys, and we do it for you guys. Thank you.
That's right. And of course, gotta just give a shout out to the guys down at the office, Gix and List, for joining us every day, always giving us their brand of entertainment, showing us the new tech as we go throughout the week here. Big shout out to those guys. But we gotta get out of here. So we'll be back with more tomorrow. Don't forget, Telethon. We'll give you more information, read some more questions, have some more fun with that when we return. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Let the dogs out!
And at the end, I can't even pronounce that. Cuz 57.
Wait.
Somebody let the dogs out.